On a beautiful and sunny Saturday morning, the 2nd of September 2023, the Kanifing Environmental Transformation Program KETP is supported by the recruits from the Gambia Armed Forces. The gallant men and women in uniform are joining the team on a tree planting exercise. Just a few days ago, we were joined by students from Guinea-Bissau who were here on holidays to plant trees. You all know, as part of the KETP project, one of its components is tree planting, and we are to plant 190,000 trees within the Kanifing municipality. And here we are here today with the help of the Gambia Armed Forces hierarchy. They have joined the KETP team, to plant trees across the Bakau and K Point area. More than 2,000 trees will be planted. They have given us recruits, who are very, 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 impressive with the work we've seen since morning, and with the hope of course, planting more trees before the end of the day today. We are joined by the KETP project director and the KETP project manager who have joined us this morning, across the streets of KM to plant these trees, in making sure that we keep the environment clean and green. With me is the project director of KETP, Captain Aliu Nyang. Mr. Nyang, today we have engaged the members of the Gambia Armed Forces on this tree planting exercise, which is a component in the project. How important is this, and why the military?
Yeah, first of all, I would thank the High Command of the Gambia Armed Forces and the commandant of the training school of the RNG, Regimental National Guards, for coming out to support in this audible project. We are planting trees today around Bakau area on the road side and around the stadium. Today they are supporting us to plant nearly over 2,000 trees, which is part of the project activity. As we all know, the project intends to plant 190,000 trees around the urban area, and this is one of the actions. So we go by little, but national institutions, like Nyunglena comment buba, because they always take leadership on all the national actions that we are doing, and we appreciate that. So tay mom na nyung si ko at solari nyom nyo gina di nyo dimale. We really appreciate it.
The project, as you rightly mentioned, targets to plant 190,000 trees within 3 years. In 2022, we have planted more than 50,000. We're in 2023, and it's in September already. You think we will meet the target by end of the year, come December 2024?
Yes, of course, we think we would meet the target because, that KMC is on the wetlands. So basically, there is both mangrove planting and tree planting. And basically, on the highways, we've gone so far. We've done from Westfield to Banjul. We've done from Cape Point to Bakau Trust Bank. Today, we're doing Trust Bank to the stadium. And around the stadium, we'll do some part of Kairaba Avenue. And we've done Kotu Kololi. And basically, from here now, we would be promoting to plant within the compounds. And we would appeal to the public to come in and take the trees and plant them in their households. We have fruit trees, we have seeds trees, we have medicinal trees, and all traditional trees. And it's all for KMC. So we have the seedlings and we are giving it out.
With me now is the project manager for KEPTA, Lamin Sanyang. Mr. Sanyang, today we are with the military, the soldiers. Is KEP open to other partners that will want to do similar initiatives?
Absolutely, yes, because if you looked at the implementation arrangements of the project, it highlighted the partnership with key stakeholders to be able to implement the three components of the project. And one of the stakeholders is the security forces. We indicated that we have to collaborate with them in terms of tree planting exercises and some of the other activities. So as you rightly mentioned, we have some youth from Guinea-Bissau and some students. And we are also doing some community tree planting exercise at the level. So we felt it is important we have our security personnel to participate in the tree planting exercises along the highway. So today we are working with the security forces to do that activities.
Somebody watching will be like, okay, my association or my company or my institution will want to do a similar initiative, this is community development, tree planting is important. Will KEP be open to work with any other institution?
KEP project absolutely calls for community participations. And when we talked about community participations, we are talking about involvement of the entire communities. And I believe soldiers are part of the community. And that being the case, the project is targeting women, youths, children. So all of them can actively participate in the implementation of the activities, because when we talked about planting of 190,000 trees within the municipality is a huge number. And then it involves all stakeholders to partake in it, and then we try to ensure we manage, the trees that are planted. And that being the case, we are collaborating with any youth group, women's group, who felt they can participate in the tree planting exercises. Our doors are very open. We'll provide them trees to plant.
Well, as you heard from the project director and the manager, today was the turn of the military. And a special thanks to the Gambia Armed Forces High Command for giving us personnel to plant trees within the municipality, Bakau, K Point, pipeline, you name it. More than 2,000 trees have been planted thanks to the work of the recruits from the Gambia Armed Forces, who have done a tremendous job this Saturday morning. The project is open to all and sundry within the municipality, from institutions, to groups, youth groups, to plant trees. We are to plant 190,000 trees within 3 years, which is a huge number. So this is definitely enough to plant our streets, our homes. Just contact the KEP office or come to KMC, and you'll be provided with the necessary trees, different trees, from fruits, to trees that can be used on the highways. Thank you very much for watching.